Yep. Yeah, I should be out of here in like two to 3 months, maybe less.
2 to 3 months, maybe less.
Maybe less. Well, the court date's for 6 months, but she's trying to cut that in half, and trying to cut that time in half, and they said they're going to get me out of here way before the time anyway, so if they cut it in half and it's 3 months, I should be out before 4 months and a half or 2 months.
So, you had the court date.
Yeah, but I decided not to go. I decided to have a lawyer plea to get time cut in half. So I didn't hear from her yet. I'm calling her tomorrow. So the time's cut in half, like to 3 months, and then they get me out before that. Which is pretty good to get out before. If she cuts it in half for 3 months, looks like I should be out before that.
So, the court date you didn't go to, you went up with a lawyer instead. And they gave you a 6-month stay, and now you're appealing?
Well, she's trying to appeal to make it cut it in half.
That's your lawyer?
Yeah. She's trying to get us down as much as she can. And I'm gathering it should be cut in half or less by the time she gets through with it. And then after that, the people here will get me out even faster. Because I'm not going to be out the date that the court date is. I'm going to be out faster. So if she cuts it in half, then I'll be out like in a month and a half or so. If she cuts it in half, it'll be 3 months, but then I'll be out before that, so.
Look nice today. Yeah, you too. I like your shirt.
So I should be out like in a month or two.
So, somebody was doing a live video on Facebook, and they started talking to me, so I was trying to have 2 conversations at once.
Yeah.
Where I got so far is
it's 6 months retention. She wants to cut it in half. She cuts it in half, it's 3 months. But I'll be out of here before that because she cuts it in half, because they'll be trying to get me out before that. Whatever she cuts it to, they're going to try to get me before that. So let's say it's 3 months. Then I should be out in a month and a half or 2 months. The retention doesn't mean anything. It's just a set time. But they get you out before the retention's up.
So the retention's for 6 months, but you already been there for a few months.
The retention's only going to be about 3 months because she's going to try to cut it in half.
3 months from now or 3 months total, that's what I'm saying.
3 months total. Oh, no. 3 months from now. But she's going to try to get me out earlier. They're going to try to get me out earlier. They're going to try to get me out earlier.
But it can't be any longer than 6 months. That was the maximum.
Oh, it should be 6, but the thing is that she's going to try to cut it in half. She's going to try to cut that time in half.
Worst case scenario, so I don't get my hopes up.
Masuki, worst case scenario, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be 6 months. It's not even going to be 3 months. If she cuts it in half, it'll be 3 months. But I'll be out before that because they'll be trying to get me out before that. So I should be out a month and a half or 2 months. I'm gathering. That's what I'm gathering. Worst case scenario is 6 months, but she's got to cut that in half.
6 months from today?
Yeah, but she's cutting that in half. She's going to the courts and she's cutting it in half.
I'm just trying to get what the dates are. So if she gets you out in 3 months,
But it's not going to be 3 months. It's going to be less than that because the social worker and the psychiatrist are going to try to get me out before that.
All right, so say it's 2 months. It would be 2 months from today.
Worst case scenario should be 2 months.
Worst case scenario is 2 months from today.
Yeah.
So that's today's 9.
2 to 3 months from today's worst case snerio.
2 to 3 months from today is either November 21st or December 21st.
Yep.
2 months is November 21st, right before Thanksgiving.
It won't be 3 months. It's not going to be 3 months.
3 months will be Christmas. 2 months.
It's not going to be 3 months.
2 months will be Thanksgiving.
Yep, probably. I'm already in the rehab now. I'm already going to rehab classes, so 2 days a week, which is a good sign. It's not like last time when I had problems. I didn't have any problems this time around. I've been doing everything I had to do, you know?
Say that again?
It's not like last time when I had all those problems I had. I've been doing everything I had to do. Last time I was here for like 12 months. This time I'm only going to be here for a couple of more months.
You allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm allowed to talk about it.
Alright, because people be asking questions.
What's that?
People want to know, man.
Yep.
Like Londos. He's asking.
Tell Londos I said hi.
Well, he doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Last I heard, he was asking about you.
All right.
And he said he would give up to $300 for your clothes, and then he dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
A friend is a friend. That's why I don't treat people like friends, because friends come and go, man.
Yeah.
If you got a teammate, you're on a mission.
That's true.
That's why I treat people as teammates instead. Sometimes people lose friends.
Yep.
That's why in the past, you know, when you said I'm your best friend and stuff, or Londo said I'm your best friend, I'm like, you're not really speaking my language, man.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me, you know, the best case scenario that you're going to be out of there. In 2 months. I need the details. I don't need
Yeah, I think I should be out of here like a month or two. 2 months. 2 months at the most. I'm gathering 2 months. I'm gathering 1 or 2 months.
If you're out of here there for Thanksgiving, that would be great. We'll have a Thanksgiving celebration.
Cool.
I'm going to go on a hunger strike till you get out.
Don't do that.
I'm not eating until we eat Thanksgiving together. And if you're in there till Christmas, I'll eat Thanksgiving on Christmas. And if you're in
I won't be
there
either
for
Christmas.
6 months, I'll see you in the springtime. I'm going to hibernate.
I will not be here that long.
I'm going to hibernate and not eat for 6 months until Sir Doyle's free. Free Sir Doyle! You ever heard the song Freebird?
Yep. In this bird you cannot change. Yay, 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 yay.
If I call you tomorrow, if I call you tomorrow, if I call you tomorrow,
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
if Sir Doyle comes home for Thanksgiving, would he eat all of the food? Will he eat all of the food? Yeah, Doyle. Solo. And Sir Doyle, you cannot wait.
3 seconds.
I'll run out of time, Miss Lookie.
Oh, Sir Doyle. I miss you, man.
All right, bye.
Give me the update, bro. Call me back.
All right.
God bless. I feel like he's gonna call me right back. Let me stay on the stream for a second. Let's see here. Anybody in the chat? Guys, donate.
Miss Lookie.
Yes, sir.
Miss Lookie. Being 10 in half an hour. Miss Lookie.
Rick Salazar
Being 10
says
in
free
half an
Sir
hour.
Doyle.
Miss Lookie.
Rick Salazar
Being 10
says
in
free
half
Sir
an hour.
Doyle.
Well, I should be out by Thanksgiving, I think. I think I should be out by Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving sounds feasible.
I got Rick Salazar in the chat. He says free Sir Doyle. You heard me?
Yep.
Okay. And I also have on Hospital Gate the Sir Doyle Fund. It says donate to Lou Kumo Incorporated because that's the PayPal account
Yeah.
that's what the PayPal account is. Trying to think if maybe I should put something else that doesn't say my name on it.
Yeah, well, you get the stuff, it'll just come to you, and then I'll just bring it over. The stuff will come to you, and you'll bring it over to me. You know? Doesn't matter what name it's in, as long as you get it to me. Yeah.
So you said you're allowed to talk about it then?
Yeah.
So, where should we start?
Well, I think when you said Thanksgiving, that should be a good time frame.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, for somebody who's maybe this is the only episode they see.
Yeah.
They're new. How far back should we go? I mean, you and I met on a bus.
Yeah.
I called the video "Political Prisoner."
Yeah.
And that was because you were the first person to break the Pizzagate story.
Yep.
And they locked you up to try to squash the story, but it got leaked thanks to our work. And you were in for a year last time.
Yeah.
That's since I met you. I mean, you have previous experience. That's why I'm asking you, how far back do you want to go in this story? People want to know why you're locked up, bro.
Basically, I was doing some. I was doing a show. I was doing a comedy show. Doing a comedy show in the other hospital. We do we got on Comedy Central, but there was also the part of it was Hospital Gate, and they wanted me to make it all a comedy, and so nobody would know about Hospital Gate. And they wanted me to stifle Hospital Gate because, as a matter of fact, they almost killed me in that hospital because it was I was in there, and the whole thing, the Hospital Gate thing broke out, and it was beyond a shadow of a doubt that Hospital Gate was real. And I had to have someone take the whole story and combobulate it to get me safe. And what they did was they said it happened in another hospital. It happened in another hospital. And then they made a joke out of it. And then they had to have this comedy show. And they wanted me to say that this was all a movie. And I wouldn't do it. And then I ended up... later on, my wife ended up telling me, you're going to have to go to Pilgrim. So I went to Pilgrim, and I've been here ever since.
But when I met you, you weren't in the hospital. That's what I'm saying.
When you met me, I was on the outside, yeah.
What happened to get you in the hospital, bro?
Was getting in the hospital? I was with you, and I was doing the show, and on YouTube, and I think people got a little upset about the show, and there was a couple of people in the house that were starting up with me, and they also have a thing about medicine. And they have a thing about substances. And I was doing the marijuana with you. And they were looking for reasons to put me back in the hospital ever since then.
Oh, man. Because of me?
Because I was doing the marijuana with you. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The edibles.
I got you locked up by putting you on weed instead of the chemicals?
Yeah, but it wasn't your fault. I had to get. If we do that again, I keep on telling you, we do that again, I'm going to have to get out of that place first. Out of all those places, I got to be living with you. Because if I do it here, if I do it in one of these places, you got to try to find a reason to put me back in.
Yeah. See, I thought maybe they had those people in the house where you were causing trouble about Donald Trump. And you guys
That too, yes. That was a big part of it.
And you guys started
That's a big
yelling
part
at
of
each
it.
other. But I was like, how did they get from yelling at each other to being locked away against your will?
Well, they didn't want me talking about certain things in the place. They definitely didn't want Hospigate out there.
They didn't physically hurt you, did they?
No. They threatened me, though.
And then what, they injected you once you got in the hospital to quiet you down?
Actually, no, when I got in South Minnesota, they didn't inject me or anything. They treated me very well. But the only thing is like, I did this Hospigate thing while I was there, and then I did this comedy show, and when I wouldn't compromise and it wasn't a movie, that's when they sent me over here.
It's all a bit much, man. I wish I was equipped to deal with all this. I wish, things were different. I wish you were on the outside. I wish I was a better person that could provide what we've been trying to do, which is me make all the food, you get off the drugs.
If I live with you, if I move in with you, well, I will get off the drugs.
I know that part, but I'm saying I can't afford to rent the building, so I gotta deal with my dad being the boss, you know? I mean, he doesn't even want me here.
Yeah, I know.
We're supposed to buy the whole building.
Well, I gotta get a job.
I don't think getting a job is gonna buy the building.
No, the job is to get me a rent out of space. I could rent out an apartment in your place when I get a job.
We're not on the same page, man.
Oh, but just temporarily, so things don't happen right away, Master Lukey. Temporarily until we get the things going.
If you have a job to do, something that you want to accomplish, you gotta commit. You can't be doing
I know, Master Lukey, but you can't always do it right away. Remember what I said about don't quit your day job until your night job is successful? I gotta have a day job until we get this night thing going.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to be in these places forever.
Ask your Dr. Wilson.
You know, if I have a day job until I get the night job going, that's one thing. But I mean, until then, I need a day job. Until I get the night thing going, I got to have a day job. You know, Master Lukey?
No, I don't think so.
Master Lukey, how are we going to do it otherwise? We tried it the other way. And it didn't work.
So you quit then?
No, I don't quit. I'm just saying we got to do things a little more systematically. I get a job temporarily until we get this thing going.
So you're gonna do something
just like
else
you
to
work.
accomplish
You got jobs you do.
Oh yeah.
You work in construction and all that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I don't do construction anymore. I just do babysitting.
Well, still, you do babysitting. That's a job. I got to do a job before we just start this whole project. I got to do a job first so we'll work our way up to it. And then once we get the project going, then of course I could drop everything. but not right away. We got to do something prior to this to get me and you to a position where we don't we're not controlled by these people. And jobs is what we can do until we can get things going, you know?
Nah.
Miss Lookie, we have to do it that way.
I think
there's no other way we can do.
The only reason why I can do babysitting is because all the money's coming to Master Lukey.
Yeah, well, if I get a job, I could put money into the show. If I get a job, I could put money into the show.
But the money, the job that you're doing, if you're working for someone else, they're using
It's only temporary, Miss Lukey, till we get on our feet.
But
it's a temporary thing till we get on our feet. 2 minutes. Hello?
Can I finish my sentence though? Because you interrupted.
Yeah.
If you're working for somebody else, just think of it like this: if you're working for somebody else, and they're using you to make them money, because that's how they are operating as a business. Otherwise, why would they be paying you?
Yeah, but you know,
the company
they had to do something for somebody else before they got their job, before they got their business. So we have to do something for somebody else before we get our business. That's the way you do it. Somebody else says, how could you be trusted with other work if you're not worthy with it's like God will bless you with little, be faithful little, God bless you with much. How could you be trusted with something small if you can't do something big, if you can't do something small?
Well,
talks about that in the Bible.
The way I see it is, if I'm looking to make money as a business.
But sometimes you have to do other things until you get that going, Master Lukey.
Let me finish my sentence. If I'm looking to make money as a business, and I'm saying, Sir Doyle, I'm going to hire you because it means that you're going to make more money for the team.
Yeah. If I'm going to make more money for the team, first I got to do something else, and then I work toward it. I take another job. Well, that's just it. Once we get the thing going, we don't have to work anywhere else anymore. Right now, you need to do your babysit.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to get a word in, so I'll just start talking now. Basically, my idea is that Sir Doyle works for Master Lukey brand. So he gets the job. He builds the money that we need to take over the building.
Miss Lukey.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let me finish my sentence, so I just started talking when you were off the phone. You want to know what I said?
What?
I said my idea is to hire you so that we both get the money.
Exactly, but if you hire me, first you have to have a secure business to hire me. If you don't have something where I can make money to survive, then how could you hire me?
How could you work at
because they got an established business that they're paying me. So once you're to the point where you can do that, then we can do that way. But until then, I need something on the side. Well, that you don't quit your day job. So once you got it to the point where you could just do this, and we could do this, and we could make the money, then we could say quit everything else. But right now, we both have to have jobs to save for the foundation. Rome wasn't built in a day, Master Luki.
Say it again?
Rome wasn't built in a day. So I got to get a job to move in with you. Then after we get the things going, and when we're secure enough where I don't need the job, then I'll quit the job.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Mr. Luki, this is why.
If you're gonna do your own thing, then I don't want. I want to say.
I'm not going to do my own thing. This is just temporarily till we get our things going.
Nah, because it's my building.
I know, Master Luki.
So
but the only thing is,
if you're gonna,
if I wait for you to get this thing going, I could be waiting for years.
Yeah. Well, I just want to leave that spot open for somebody who has more belief and is gonna.
I
really
do
commit.
believe, Master Luki, but we got to do something in the meantime.
So you could do your own thing. I mean, you're not going to be able to move in here until you get money. So if you think you're going to get another job, I'm not going to try to make you do something that you don't want to do. I'll just keep opening my doors, and hopefully people who would be willing to work with me and work towards a common goal with one mindset and all hands on deck. That's the type of person I need. But you do your own
once
thing.
we
That's
get
cool, man. I hope it works out for you.
Miss Luki, how are we going to do this if we don't have any sense of direction?
How are we going to build a business if you're doing something else?
Because we're only doing something else until we get the business going.
Oh, I see. So you think by
Just
doing
till we
something
get the business
totally
going.
different, the thing that you want to have happen is just going to happen on its own?
The reason why I want to do another job is till we get the business going. Once we get the business going, actually I could do business and I could do the job until the business works. Right now I could do two things until it comes time for where the business is going. So I don't need money to put into it. Like when you're babysitting. When you babysit, you're getting money to put into the business.
The only thing I'm doing with the babysitting is getting money for the business, that's right. But I'm not energetically building business for somebody else.
You were doing landscaping, and that was building business for someone else.
I was doing construction.
And you were building your business for someone else. Miss Luki, I'm not saying this is what I'm going to do permanently. I'm just saying temporarily until we get this thing going. Because I don't want to be on drugs the rest of my life. So I figure if I do this job temporarily until we get the business going, that'd be good, you know?
Listen to this. Today, you may be feeling intimidated by the challenges that lay ahead. But fear not, for within you lies a reservoir of strength and determination. Embrace your inner romantic dreamer and allow your
Don't look to
imagination
horoscopes. Horoscopes are no good. Horoscopes aren't good.
to guide you. Let your emotions be your compass as you navigate through the unknown. Trust in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacles that come your way. Remember, love is a powerful force that can conquer all. What do you think?
Is that a horoscope?
Embrace the adventure ahead and let your dreams inspire you. I think I'm going to make a vision board of my perfect employee. Somebody who listens to what Master Luki says without asking any questions and just fucking does it. I'm going to put a vision board, Sir Doyle. The best employee. Somebody who does exactly what I want for the team. Well,
I'm going to do exactly what you want. You know, I got a place to live and be off these drugs is secure with that.
Don't worry,
because otherwise...
I'm going to secure the building and then you can stay for free. Then you don't have to worry about rent, paying rent.
All right. I'll do that.
And you could just work for room and board. You work for room and board, Sir Doyle. You're the in-house band. And you also got to be a secretary. In-house music and secretary. I don't think I could trust you in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can.
I saw how you do dishes. It's not up to par.
I'll work on it.
You got to use more elbow grease, man.
All right. I'll work on it.
Might be a good meditation for you.
Thanksgiving.
You got to put it out there. Thanksgiving with
Yep.
Sir Doyle. Maybe I'll host a party. When would you find out for sure?
I don't know.
Alright. You'll keep getting us updates, though?
Yeah, I will.
Alright. So, I still got to do homework. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say to the people watching now or in the future?
Party on.
Bubba Joe says, Sir Doyle, if Master Luki has a roof over your head, you should... We don't use the word should, Bubba Joe, but... you should... Hold on. Copy. You should work for him instead of somebody else. Oh, thanks, Bubba
If
Joe.
I can do that, if he gets a roof, get a roof for me, I can do it.
That's what we're shooting for, Bubba Joe. We're trying to turn this building into a health center, including room and board, where somebody like Sir Doyle can get off the drugs. You got something to add, Bubba Joe? Let's build the team, bro. Let's build it up. Contribute. Sir Doyle, hoping to see you on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right.
And then, but before that, you're gonna call back and probably soon, right?
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless. Bye.
Sir Doyle. Thanks for the update. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Go to hospitalgate.com. Is it hospitalgate.com or is it Blogspot? Let me see. I might have stopped paying it because it's hospitalgate.com. Really? Back to safety? What does that even mean? www? Does that make a difference? No. Hospitalgate.com. Oh, no, wait. It's hospitalgate.org. That's what it is. Right? Hospitalgate.org. Let's go. Hospitalgate.org, guys. Click on the donate button. Alright. And I also got to update this to be today's video.